Peace in Ukraine. That's the promise of a major initiative to be launched by China exactly 1 year after the fighting started. China's plan, to be announced next week on the first anniversary of the fighting, is expected to call for both sides to get their key demands. Russian military forces will leave Ukraine, and respect will be given to earlier promises of non-expansion of NATO to the borders of Russia. For some weeks, Chinese diplomats have been having closed-door consultations with Germany, Italy and France to gain support for the plan. But the initiative was publicly announced by the country's senior diplomat Wang Yi at the Munich Security Conference yesterday. Now, the peace move is expected to be welcomed by the wider world, with the exception of Western diplomats and corporate media, who have welcomed a massive increase in military spending. Now, the West, which makes up about 12% of the world's population, has united behind the US belief that the way to achieve peace is more weapons. But the wider world seems to share China's belief that a focus on weapons supply will actually prolong the conflict. Leaders of 87% of the world's people have chosen not to join the NATO efforts to arm Ukraine, and many will support the Chinese proposal. Namibia's leader said their priority must be to solve the problem, adding, "It's no use that Russia is spending money on weapons and the West is financing Ukraine to buy weapons." Brazil's representative said, "We have to try and make a solution possible." However, the West controls the agenda at the security meeting and on the world stage. The main discussion topics coming up at that meeting are the shortfall in weaponry, the use of joint procurement to increase ammunition production, and the need for financial incentives for the arms industry. Yes, I know, right? I'm not making any of that up. That shows the challenge that the China Peace Initiative will face. Still, the grasshoppers are strong and loud, but ultimately there are more ants. Peace.